Yeah?
Are we live?
This is always the question.
We are live?
We're
Yeah,
live.
We're live.
Okay. Welcome to Goede Book here in Leuven. I'm with Yade Kenedy, a successful author who has sold out all her books.
Yes, all 50 of them are gone.
We're here to celebrate her success and this story. And her friends are here, so friends, say hi. And we're excited to have a conversation about the thoughts and feelings of a girl you don't know, and a little bit more about the next steps.
Yes.
Maybe.
Maybe. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I actually want to start, Yade, with questions from some of your friends and colleagues, and some of the questions are written in English, some are in Dutch. I want to start with one in Dutch, and then I'll translate it to English for everyone who's following. So, de eerste vraag, the first question is, hoe voelt je het om een eigen boek te hebben? So, how do you feel to have your own book?
It feels weird.
Yeah.
Because I have like something with my name on it, and I never thought I would have a book, my book. So it's definitely weird, but also a big accomplishment for myself. It's something that I cannot undone. So it just stays forever.
It's out of the box.
Yes.
It's like Pandora's box.
It's out there, it's open. People can read it.
But only 50 people can read
Only
it.
50 or less.
Yeah.
Maybe less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can't read my copy.
No.
I haven't. I have it at home.
You haven't given to me?
No, you wrote something special in mine.
Yes.
So.
Every copy has a message to the buyer. It's the first 50 books, so I want it to be special.
Yeah. Wow, you're already the first 50 books. You're already talking about the hint of something more.
Maybe,
well, the next
who knows?
question is, what will you met dit boek bereiken? So, what do you want to accomplish with this book? What's your goal?
I wanted to open conversations with people. Like the book says, it's thoughts and feelings of a girl you don't know. And I've heard some feedbacks that some of the things are really intimate. It's really hard to speak out loud. So I just want a conversation with people about feelings and thoughts. Nothing is a taboo. It's just a conversation.
Yeah, in our first interview, we talked about the vulnerability factor, that if some of the statements, some of the pages in your book, though the book is really quite simple on the surface, very few words, really more like a text to self.
Yes.
On your phone, or
An Instagram quote.
An Instagram quote in the middle of the night when
Yes.
you're kind of tired, mixed language and everything. It, to me, showed a deepness. There really were thoughts and feelings, and I think you've been surprised that many people have said it shows a vulnerability.
Yes, I had to read my book again to see which part or which thought or feeling was more vulnerable, because for me it's out there, so I do think about them, but it's out there. It's open to read for everyone and anyone. But I was surprised that people were like, I can never say this out loud. And like you said, it's a simple book. I like simple. It's
But simple doesn't mean that it's not deep.
no, it doesn't mean it's not deep. Simple means it's just not complicated.
And yet sometimes it's mysterious.
It is, but it's still it's from a girl you don't know.
It is. When I first read the book, I have to be honest and say, I thought some of the quotes were about a boy-girl relationship that had broken up. That's what it looked like to me. But in fact, some of those quotes weren't about you and some guy. They were about you and you.
Yes, I was just talking to myself, some of them. I think one or two may be about, boy or girl, but a lot of it is just random thoughts, feelings, conversations with God, myself, thoughts about friends of people that I know. So it wasn't really boy-girl thing.
Yeah. So how does Yade Kenedy feel about Yade Kenedy today?
I think she will be very proud for doing things that I could have never, imagined of doing. So I think proud.
The third question really is one that's going to weave through even questions I wrote earlier, and something I know we're already talking about. Before I ask this third question, I just want to, for the people who are maybe just for the first time watching, or maybe just here for the first time listening to this conversation, Yade and I really didn't know each other 3 weeks ago.
No.
But in 3 weeks, something has happened.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, some things are coming.
Yeah. And that's the question. Komt nog een boek later? So, yeah. Mijn vraag was eigenlijk, or my question is, what's the future for Yade Kenedy?
Well, only the future knows. I want another book, but I am not gonna force myself and write another book. I will pray about it, and we'll see. I want it to be a surprise for myself also.
You know me by now, and you know that I don't hold back very much.
No, I know.
If I know something and I think it's appropriate or it's encouraging, I probably will say it. What you don't know is that Yade writes poetry. In fact, Yade writes a lot. She writes way more than is in her book, and I had the chance to see her thumb through her notes. Far more information, longer passages, deeper and even more personal than what she's... you have a lot of material.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
How much of that material do you think is ever going to come out?
I think a lot of it, but I'm not gonna put them in a book just to put them in a book. I will know, hopefully, when the right time comes, to actually put my poems up there, because the poems that I write are more personal to me than some of the quotes that I put, because some are just prayers. So we'll see when it comes out. If they come out.
You have just opened a whole chapter of questions for me. Yeah, some of them are just prayers.
Yeah.
What a vast area of questions to think about. Writing your prayers out, writing your prayers as poems, expressing yourself to God, and I think out of all the questions and comments to today that we've had. It's your idea that whatever you do in the future, it needs to be slightly different or slightly more. What have you decided the future holds as far as your faith and your creative process?
I want to put God in everything that I do, so I will know more what He wants me to do in a prayer. And I just want to glorify Him in the things that I do, and I want everything that I do. I want God to be the middle of it. So writing poems, my prayers in poems really does help me sometimes to express, because some are just really hard to speak out loud. So if I write them, it's better. Even though I feel like it's really harsh for me to say those things. When I write them down, I feel better.
Sounds like you and David in the Bible have a lot in common.
We do?
Yeah. Do you feel like that?
No.
Oh, okay. As far as the Psalms are concerned, those are poems where he's writing his thoughts and feelings to God.
I never thought about it.
Oh, wow.
No.
Okay. Another question. Wat had je gemotiveerd het boek te schrijven? So what is your motivation? Why did you write a book?
I think, like I said from our first interview, I've been sitting with this book for over 2 years. And I just really wanted to put everything in a book, because I wrote them down, I felt them, I thought about them, and I just wanted to get them out there.
Okay.
So yeah, everything just happened after I came from Ethiopia. It was like just do it now moment.
Did you accomplish your goal?
Yes, I did it. That was the main goal for me, just to print out a book, and I did it. And all this is just extra. All this is just a blessing that I never saw coming.
Wow, and that's really what motivated almost all my questions that I wrote early this morning. Are you surprised that you sold out your books so quickly?
Definitely. Yes. I was just gonna give the books out to people. But yeah, I think God had other plans, also through you. It was.
Do you regret it?
No. No, not at all. But it has happened, and it's still happening.
Yeah, we looked just before we came online. The video that we did 3 weeks ago or so is on YouTube, my YouTube, your YouTube, the store's YouTube. It's on Facebook. It's on Instagram. Pieces of it. It's around. On just one, and just Facebook, just the Facebook Live link has 1,500 watchers. It has a much bigger coverage. We've looked at reactions and so on, but in such a short time, for someone relatively unknown, at least in the writing world.
Yeah, it's also not expected at all. The reactions, the people that shared the video, even people that really watched the video, the whole 30 minutes, I'm really honored that they sat down and made time for it, because 30 minutes, it's a lot. Just to sit and listen to an interview.
We were looking at where people watch the video from. Mm-hmm. Even now, the list of countries grows, but I don't know people right now in China, I don't think, but they're watching it in China, they're watching it in Ethiopia, they're watching it in America, in England, Belgium, the Netherlands.
Well, I can understand Ethiopia and the UK, but China, I don't know.
Gambia?
No family members there.
So
I wouldn't know.
Your family and friends, what kind of emotions have you seen in other people?
A lot of people were proud and surprised as well. But mostly proud and mostly proud and surprised, because I like I said, I didn't tell anyone that I was doing this, and I never also really publicly shared it to the people or on social media, because I'm really bad at social media. So I am just glad that people share it.
People came up to you and said, if you do this again, they want to help you sell your book.
Yes.
Market your book in other places.
Yeah, there was a person, she told me, just print out some books and give them to me.
And she'll make sure they're sold.
Yeah. And others who are just really excited to see what is next. A lot of people really did support me financially and also emotionally, just to encourage me to do more. So yeah, I'm really happy.
How do you feel about disappointing so many people? Because people want to buy your book, and there are no more copies.
I don't want to disappoint people, so there could be more copies soon.
Oh, okay. You've heard it here first.
Yes.
What advice do you have for anybody that might want to do the same thing?
Well, this all started with a dream or a thought. So I would advise, and I would tell people that no dream is too big or too much. Just start with small steps, and you will definitely do it at the end. Pray about every step, and just make sure that you do it for the right reasons. But nothing is really too hard or too much. Just do it step by step.
Are you afraid of anything negative happening because of this?
Yes, but there's also a moment, I think, to have more conversation about it. And bad things happen, I mean, negative things happen, and I'm just, I'm open for everything, even though I'm scared on how, because I don't know how to deal with them, but I will know by then. But it's exciting.
So until now, there are 50 books out there. Lots of people have watched the interview. People are talking to you about it. But what do you really want to still do with your book? What are you hoping will happen with what you've written?
I want to start a conversation that leads to, hopefully that leads people to God, and also just open conversation about what makes us human beings. And we are made by God, so whatever that happens to us, inside of us, has something to do with Him. So I just want to open a conversation about everything in a non-toxic way or in a non-forced way. Just be yourself. And
so Yade is available. She wants to talk to people. She wants to talk about thoughts and feelings.
yeah.
Are you afraid of that? Open invitation to the world?
Yes. Yes.
But that
because
is your goal.
that is my goal, but you have to do things that scare you. Otherwise, you just stay at the same place. This is even scary that I'm sitting here and my friends are watching. So, but I'm doing it. So,
You are doing it. You're courageous. Well, let's just unpack a few facts that maybe people don't know. So you're Yade Kenedy. Can you tell us about Yade? We don't know you, but actually we want to know you. What facts can you tell us?
I was born and raised in Ethiopia. I've been living here 12 years. Yesterday was out.
Congratulations.
14. Yes, I think yesterday. No, last week Sunday.
Afgelopen
Yes.
week zondag was
Ja.
jouw verjaardag van
Yes, 12 years in
burger van
Belgium.
België.
Yes. I live with my mom and I have a brother. I also have a cat, Molly. And I work with kids. I think that's
Is that all you want to get out there right
I
now?
think so.
And are you on social media?
Yes, I am on social media.
Where do you like to communicate on social media? Where would I find you? Yade
On
Kenedy.
Instagram and Facebook. Only the two.
Okay. Instagram and Facebook. What effect has self-publishing had on your faith in God?
It has brought me closer to Him in a way that I'm not afraid to talk about Him. But I do feel that there can be more. If we talk about the next book, I really want it to be specifically about one thing, not just something that's all over the place. I want to give it a name. I want when people look at the book and say this is about this book, about this subject. So I'm not afraid to talk about Him. I've thought just not to be embarrassed or afraid to mention Him. But it's an everyday process.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like this that I'm not unaware anymore.
I only had a couple more questions myself written. What do you wish you had done differently?
Maybe be prepared.
How does one prepare
Yes.
for fame?
I wouldn't call it fame, but just be prepared for the reactions because it's really overwhelming, and I don't know how to deal. I still don't know how to deal with them. I thought to myself on my way here that I was going to a party where my book is sold out. So it's still.
Are you pinching yourself? Is this real? Is it a dream?
Yeah, and I don't have any books left, so it's really. I'm really thankful. And, yeah.
Do you have any advice for other people?
Just do what you gotta do, really, to make you feel better. Really, just do what you gotta do. Don't be afraid of people that will criticize you. It just makes you better, you.
What do you think you have to accomplish already at the moment
what do you think I have accomplished already of the moment?
Yeah.
Like right now?
Yeah.
Now?
Right now.
Oh, wow. Well, for myself, I'm actually really doing this even though I'm really scared. Because it's really scary to open up with people that you know, and I have here people from all over, from church, from family members, everywhere. So everyone is just in one place, which makes this really frightening.
And real.
Real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just say chapeau. I think, wow, hats off. Yade, what an amazing thing. You are accomplishing so many amazing goals all at once. Bringing people together, bringing openness and unity, starting conversations, teaching people how to be themselves, trying to just, don't matter what it's like, not being afraid, doing something, and coping with success with a lot of humility. It's amazing. I want to thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the compliment.
Well, we're very privileged to have you here, to have your friends here, and everybody. Thank you for watching. Share, like, comment, ask questions, subscribe on YouTube. Yade Kenedy. It's Y-A-D-E. That's Y-A-D-A. Kennedy with one N. So K-E-D-E-N-Y.
Kenedy.
D-Y. That's how you spell it. Unless you're dyslexic like me. Yeah, so Yade Kenedy. You'll find it. You can see it. It's written here properly. Thank you.
Thank you.